This is not something that I'm used to. New York suburb boy trying to ride a horse today.
Teresa told me 2 things she wants everyone to take from her son's life. Don't take life for granted, and tell your loved ones you love them. Thanksgiving is a perfect day for that.
Thank you, Taylor. I'm here live at the Casper Event Center, where normally you would see raucous crowds cheering on their state basketball team's hopes. But right now it's eerily quiet, and that's because the Natrona County Health Department has ordered the cancellation of the 3A and 4A state basketball tournament. And we'll continue to keep all those survivors in our thoughts and prayers, and Eric Dean will keep us updated on Hurricane Dorian's progress.
Most definitely.
But at least fans got to watch the baby crawl, which we've sped up because, you know, these babies were not very fast out there. But guys, it was great. Baby Benny won it all, coaxed to the finish line by Finding Nemo. You see behind me just a few of the 1,100 kids that were here for the Wild West Wrestling Championships from 17 different states, ages 5 to 15. And I'm here with Ed Gutierrez of Rocky Mountain National Events. How do you not doubt yourself or doubt your ability or doubt the safety of the situation when a rider goes down, the bull is near him, and you got to jump in and save him?
We've kind of been doing this long enough.
I got a plan 2039. I don't know if you can agree to anything 20 years down the road in life, but
maybe when you get married.
Well, until we put a ring on it, we'll be right back. Misty, you were incarcerated for a very long while in your upbringing. Now you've turned your life around. Can you tell people out there who may be struggling with that same thing what you learned and how you did that?
Well, I can say that I was completely sorry.
Isn't it amazing when you talk with someone who's so different from you and leave the conversation learning so much? Well, that was the case yesterday when Natrona County girls basketball visited the Primrose retirement community of Casper, and the girls spoke with the women. The horse head Derek. We're so happy to have you guys here. A family-run business.
What I thought I can't really say, but it was like a uh-oh moment when she flipped upside down. That's all I could think before she was just on top of me.
That she is a 1-ton horse, and it almost cost Zach Thomas a lot more than his rodeo career. He broke his pelvis, 6 ribs, 2 vertebrae, and had a concussion, a severed urethra, and nearly failed kidneys.
I was terrified to get back on a horse again, but it was like this internal battle for myself that I had to prove to myself that I could do it again. And then once I found out I could do it again, I was like, well, hell, I have this obligation I set out to fill, so I might as well fill it out.
Doctors told Zach he'd have a 12-month recovery. But the prideful Army veteran was back on the horse in just 4.
At some point, it's easy to say, you know, I tried it, I did it, I'm done, and that wasn't Zach.
What was Zach was coming back even stronger. Just 6 months after suffering major injuries, Zach won the short go at Casper College's home rodeo. He celebrated his 80-point ride with a shot and a beer.
Watch him come back to what he did. Fun for me, fun for the whole team. You know, everybody on the team loves Zach. He's salt of the earth.
A couple months later at the college finals, also in Casper, Zach earned a national honor.
Zach Thomas from Albuquerque.
He unanimously won the Walt Garrison Top Hand Award for his loyalty, determination, and integrity.
I'm super honored and proud to have won that award, and I get that scholarship now, so now I can go back to school and try to get my bachelor's degree.
After college, Zach wants to be a social worker. He'll use the same mentality that helped him overcome his obstacles to help others overcome theirs.
Don't let anybody else set you back, or your mind set you back, or a situation like an injury like that set you back. If you set your mind to it and believe in yourself, you can actually come back.
For K2 Sports in Casper, I'm Carmine Gemei. Fans came to the Casper Event Center and right here at Casper College today to watch a 3A and 4A state basketball tournament, but were met with this sign. As a precautionary measure for battling the spread of coronavirus, no one will be admitted to the T-Bird Gym except players, coaches, officials, and table workers. And now we've learned that the 3A and 4A basketball tournament has been canceled. During warm-ups before their state quarterfinal matchup, the Natrona County and Kelly Walsh girls found out their season was over. So instead of playing a crosstown rivalry game, the Philly girls had one last moment of fun with their seniors.
I'm mad. I really wanted to play. I know the rest of my teammates wanted to play. I definitely understand the health risk. I mean, I don't want anybody getting sick, so I understand why they did it, but it still sucks.
The 3A and 4A state championships were set for Saturday at the Casper Event Center. But this was the only remaining spectator after the Natrona County Department of Health ordered the tournament's cancellation.
I do know the importance of it is to the kids especially and the communities and the emotion that goes with it. But in the big picture, it's still a high school basketball game, and so safety is obviously the number one priority, and so we're going to follow the guidance of the experts.
Last night at the state spirit competition, Ron told me everything was a go for state basketball. But after learning of the first coronavirus case in Wyoming, that all changed.
It's going to hurt now for a while, and I feel bad for those kids and the coaches and even the spectators for not being able to see their last tournament.
The event center now has 360 employees out of work indefinitely. The coronavirus will affect much more than state basketball.
At the end of the day, there will always be a silver lining because we protected people and their health, and that is the most important thing. Are we disappointed? Obviously, yes, but we will dig out from this. We will get our events back. We will reschedule, and we'll move forward.
The last time the Wyoming High School basketball tournament was canceled was in 1936 because of scarlet fever. Now in 2020, it's been canceled because of coronavirus. I just spoke with WHSAA officials, and they told me they don't know if this year's state basketball tournament will ever be played. For K2 News in Casper, I'm Carmine Gemei.